Has Catherine Middleton actually saved the British monarchy? That is the question royal watchers have been asking for months, and today we are going to answer it properly. Welcome back to Royal News Spot. This question comes up constantly in our comments, and it deserves more than a yes or no. It deserves the full picture, because the answer is complicated, and the evidence behind it spans 15 years, a cancer diagnosis, a solo trip to Italy, a string friendship bracelet, and a very specific moment at the 2011 royal wedding when Queen Elizabeth turned to Prince Philip and said 4 words that told you everything. Let us start with where the monarchy actually stood before Catherine arrived, because the context matters enormously. By the mid-2000s, the royal family was still carrying the weight of the 1990s. Diana's death in 1997 had never fully healed. The public trust in the institution had been fractured by the Charles and Camilla affair, by the War of the Waleses, by the years of briefing and counter-briefing and tabloid warfare. Charles married Camilla in 2005 in a Register Office ceremony that felt nothing like what the public imagined a royal wedding should be. Harry and William were growing up and beginning to appear in public, but they were young and untested. The firm, as insiders call the institution, was aging, reduced, and struggling to connect with a generation that had grown up watching the institution fail one of its most beloved members. Then came Catherine. Royal author Christopher Anderson, who released his book Kate, The Courage, Grace and Power of the Woman Who Will Be Queen in May 2026, made a direct claim to Fox News Digital. He said the Kate era began the moment she and Prince William exchanged vows in 2011. Not when she was diagnosed with cancer, not when she announced remission, not when she climbed 3 mountains. 15 years ago at Westminster Abbey, at age 29, Catherine Elizabeth Middleton walked in and something shifted. Queen Elizabeth understood it immediately. After the ceremony, according to royal biographer Tina Brown in her 2022 book, The Palace Papers, the late monarch turned to Prince Philip and said, "That was really excellent, wasn't it?" 4 words. But what they represented was a private recognition that the future of the crown was in safe hands. Brown wrote that for the Queen, the wedding brought a special satisfaction, and that this new 29-year-old granddaughter-in-law was unlike the child bride Diana, road-tested in resilience as well as royal life. Diana had been 20 when she married Charles after a brief courtship. She received, by her own admission, little guidance from Buckingham Palace. Catherine had spent nearly a decade alongside William, learning, observing, preparing. The Queen gave her private guidance on royal protocol before the wedding and reportedly lent her the Cartier Halo tiara, estimated at around $1.3 million, as her something borrowed. That was not a casual gesture. That was the Queen signalling who she trusted. Sally Bedell Smith, one of Queen Elizabeth's biographers, explained this to people in 2022 with a single line: "Catherine has learned by observing. She knows what resonates. She will have absorbed a lot from this Queen." Absorbing, that is the word that matters. Not performing, not adapting. Absorbing, taking in everything the institution had learned over 70 years and making it part of who she was. Royal biographer Robert Hardman has described the 2011 wedding as unquestionably a landmark moment for the monarchy, the start of a new era, and has said of Catherine, "She really has not put a foot wrong." Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Fox News Digital in June 2026 that Catherine is no longer the monarchy's secret weapon. She has become its greatest asset. He also said that she has conquered the early nerves she suffered from when speaking in public and replaced them with quiet confidence, and that her return to royal duties has provided a huge boost to the royal family, especially while Charles continues treatment. Hugo Vickers, another respected royal expert, was blunter. Speaking to OK magazine, he said, "Catherine is hugely popular. She is the star of the royal family. With Harry and Andrew off the scene, we have a very small royal family now. We really need Catherine." That word need is important. Not want, not appreciate. Need. Now let us look at the specific things she has done to earn that verdict. The first is what royal expert Victoria Howard described to Good Housekeeping as the most significant difference between Catherine and how her predecessors approached charitable work. Instead of lending her name to existing charities, Catherine built something from the ground up. She commissioned original research. She brought together the leading experts in childhood development. She launched a major national survey about public attitudes toward early childhood. She used that data to shape policy conversations. And she created the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood with a specific evidence-based focus on the first 5 years of a child's life. Howard said she started a whole movement. That is not ribbon cutting, that is institution building. And it is exactly what a monarchy needs to do to remain relevant in the 21st century. The second thing Catherine has done is remain visible during moments when it would have been easier to disappear. In May 2026, she made her first solo overseas trip since her cancer diagnosis, travelling to Italy. In Reggio Emilia, thousands of people crowded the streets to catch even a glimpse of her. Local reporter Paolo Rosato told People magazine she is like Diana was. Queen Elizabeth's former press secretary, Ailsa Anderson, said, "She knows the eyes of the world are on her. It is a clear signal she is back in business. She is our future queen. As Queen Elizabeth used to say, you have to be seen to be believed." The third thing is what she represents personally to William. Richard Eden, the Daily Mail's diary editor, made a point in a panel discussion that has stuck with royal watchers. He said Catherine brought something to William that no title or protocol could provide: a solid middle-class background and a very stable, happy family life that William really craved, coming from what was a broken home. William's parents' marriage was a public disaster. His mother died when he was 15. His brother left the family in the most public and painful way possible. Catherine gave him something he had never reliably had: stability, not performance, not ceremony, just stability. A house, a routine, 3 children who go to school under the name Wales. Christopher Anderson, who has followed both of them closely for years, told Fox News Digital something that captures this precisely. He said that it shows in the sudden explosion of PDAs between Kate and William, the kisses and the hand-holding we rarely saw in the past. And he added something about Charles that is easy to overlook. Queen Camilla is very grateful for the fact that Kate can pull her husband out of the dumps whenever he gets depressed. Read that again. The woman who will one day be queen is currently the person holding together not just the next generation of the monarchy, but also the emotional stability of the reigning king. Anderson also said that their shared cancer journey has really turbocharged the relationship between Charles and Catherine, with gentle touches, hugs, and gales of laughter shared between them. The fourth thing is what happened with Harry. Royal reporter Liberty Skeet, speaking to Parade in May 2026, said something that cut to the heart of the matter. She said there is no way back for Harry and Meghan, not because of press headlines, not because of public opinion polls, not even because of King Charles, but because Catherine no longer trusts them. That is significant, because it means Catherine is not passive. She is not simply the warm, approachable face of the monarchy while the men make decisions. She is a political actor inside the institution. She has decided where the line is. And royal experts suggest her growing influence behind the scenes has become one of the key reasons the monarchy has held its shape during what could have been a catastrophic period of instability. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich went further. She told outlets that Catherine has become indispensable at a crucial moment for the House of Windsor. The word indispensable carries weight. It means the institution cannot function at the level it needs to without her. Royal expert Katie Nicholl told OK Magazine something that is worth sitting with. She said she asked someone who knows Kate and William very well whether Catherine is ready for the next step up to Queen. The response was a categoric yes. So is the answer yes? Has Catherine saved the monarchy? The honest answer is that no single person saves an institution. Richard Eden's point about it being a team effort is correct. Princess Anne's decades of service matter. King Charles's dedication to his role despite serious illness matters. The late Queen's 70 years of duty matter. None of that disappears because Catherine is remarkable. But here is what is also true. The monarchy is currently navigating a period that would have destroyed a less stable institution. Andrew is disgraced and under investigation. Harry has left and written about the family in terms that would have broken any normal relationship. Charles is fighting cancer. The working royal roster, as Fitzwilliams noted, consists of people where only Catherine and William are under 80. And in that context, a woman who was not born into this, who was not raised in palaces, who queued for Wimbledon tickets as a child with her father and sister, who signed a donation to a paralysed boy on a mountain using the name Catherine Wales because she did not want anyone to know, is standing at the centre of the whole thing. She arrived at Westminster Abbey at 29, and Queen Elizabeth said that was really excellent, wasn't it? 15 years later, royal experts are using words like indispensable and greatest asset and saving grace. The evidence suggests they are right. So here is my question for you. Do you think Catherine has saved the monarchy? Or is this a team effort where she is simply the most visible part of something larger? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Royal News Spot, because the truth about the future Queen is a story worth telling. This is Royal News Spot, The Crown. Uncovered. See you in the next one.